up guys, my name is Vasiliy. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video we just wanted to talk about your efforts and how hard you try and what it actually does for you, and then we're going to bring back to the point of what God wants to do for you. So today's video we just want to conquer this point, and I hope you guys will enjoy this. If you guys really like these kind of videos, if you like these kind of vlog styles, make sure you press the subscribe button right now and also the like button. And if this at all hits you right here, or you just want to be nice, share it around, tell the people around you about these videos. So let's get to it. See, back in the Old Testament there was a king, and his name was King Asa. He was going through life and everything was going well, and all of a sudden all the countries around him surrounded him and went to battle against him, against Israel. And he didn't know what to do, because for him it looked like it was the end. It looked like it was going to be the last bit before he just gets wiped out. But he had one thing. Instead of going out there and trying to fight by himself, instead of going out there and trying to conquer some territory, conquer some land, defend himself and his people, he instead put his trust in God, and he went back into the temple and he said, "God, I rest in you, do not let mankind prevail." You see, this is kind of the thing that we sometimes miss, is that mankind can't prevail over your life. The people, the things that people say about you, the things that people do to you, those things can actually influence you more than what you're actually trying to accomplish for God. If we switch our mindset, if we switch our thinking to actually think, what is the end goal of what I'm doing? Why am I trying so hard for this? Why am I putting so much effort into this? What is the end goal? What effort, if I put all this effort into this thing, what will it actually give me? That's where our focus should lie, because the end goal in your life, maybe it's going to be a different answer, but the end goal has to have a specific reason and a specific person to where all the glory has to go to. So let's determine the end goal of what you're trying to do. You know, some of you might have started a career in finance, some of you might have started a worship song, some of you might have started this. What is the end goal? Is it to bring the attention onto yourself, or is it to bring attention onto God? See, if we start focusing our life with bringing attention onto Him, then He starts to bless it. He says, Jesus outlines in the New Testament, do all things not unto man, but instead do these unto God. This foremost will just be first an outline for your life. Hey, I want to do everything as if I'm doing it for God Himself, not just for man, not just for my manager. But the second thing it outlines is, hey, I'm not doing this for myself because you're also man. I'm also doing this for God because I want to make sure that His name is glorified. See, the problem arises whenever we start to take the glory that is deserving onto God, and we grasp it and try to keep it for ourselves. Everything that God's set in place is to bring Him glory, and then if we try to stand in the middle of that circle that God set in place and take that glory upon ourselves, all of a sudden everything that He's set in place will start going to a chaos, start going to roll, and everything that so-called you built up will fall apart. In my life, this can just be recognized from preaching. I started preaching, I didn't know what I was doing, I didn't know what I was saying, I didn't know how to say things properly. But all of a sudden, God started to talk and I was able to speak from Him. And then these moments came around where God kept talking, and these things that were once difficult for me to even say or difficult for me to even put together, He would start putting them together perfectly and it would just make sense. And so people were like, how are you preaching so well? And I'm like, I have no idea, dude, because I was never a good preacher. But then all of a sudden things started adding up. And one time, I tried to actually put that glory into myself, and I was like, well, you know what? I'm ready to preach here. I'm ready to go here. And so I went to this church, and I got on stage, and I didn't really pray. I didn't really prepare anything. I just started going. And I got on stage, and there was nothing. I could say nothing. Nothing was making sense. It was the most difficult service I've ever had in my life. For why? Why was it so difficult? Well, because of one reason. I came there unprepared, without bringing God praise. I just came there because, oh, I know how to preach. Let me get on stage. And that taught me one simple thing. Without Him, I am nothing. Without Him being the forefront and being the leader, there's nothing I could do, there's nothing I could say that can make myself look better. That for a second, you know, whenever I try to speak out for myself, whenever I try to make make my name known more than God's name known. Things that I thought that was going to be good, things that I thought were going well, we're not going to go well at all. The moment I got on stage, I didn't know what to say because I couldn't hear his voice properly, because I wasn't there for myself. I wasn't there for God's image. I was there for my image. And so that's the same thing that's going to happen in your life. If you try to put yourself above the priority of God in things that you do, God doesn't want to bless it. God doesn't want you to be glorified, because if you're not ready for it, that glory, that thing that you're going to gain from that will actually destroy your life. It's going to hurt you at the end. And that's what I'm so afraid of for so many people. They want to accomplish followers. They want so many different things. And then it's not going to help them. It's going to actually hurt them. So start thinking to yourself, am I actually going to help myself with this? Or am I actually going to hurt myself? Because I do not want any one of you guys to be hurt. I want every single one of you guys to be blessed, and blessed abundantly. So I would love for each and every single one of you guys to fully understand that God doesn't want you to just succeed and then fall down later on. He wants your success to grow and grow abundantly. He doesn't want to even take it away from you. He just wants to add on to it. And I just ask that this word blesses you so greatly right now, that you'll be encouraged to not seek fame for yourself, but seek fame from God. Glorify Him. If you start to glorify Jesus in your life, Jesus will start to glorify you. And that's the whole point. It's not about you, but in the end, it always benefits you, you know? It's not about you, but it benefits you. He wants to bring you honor just because you're bringing Him honor. And you're going to be recognized because of what you do for Him. So with that, I ask that God blesses you. If you guys enjoyed this, like and subscribe. I'm doing some crazy stuff right now, driving an expensive camera on a boosted board. So pray for me.